Right off the bat, we all know the usual names when it comes to reliable cars: Toyota, Honda, maybe Lexus. They're the go-to answers when someone asks, "What's the most dependable car I can buy today?" And honestly, that's fair. They've earned those spots. But what if I told you that there are some car brands out there flying completely under the radar when it comes to long-term reliability? Some of these brands have been shrugging off their old reputations and putting in the work to make cars that are just as durable, if not more, than some of the heavy hitters in the market. If that sounds surprising, buckle up, because in today's video, I'm diving into a list of car brands that are more reliable than you might expect. These aren't your usual suspects, but maybe they should be. And hey, if you're into real car talk that cuts through the hype, don't forget to click that like button and hit subscribe. Let's push through that algorithm and get more car knowledge into more car-loving hands. Now, let's get into the list. Number 1. Hyundai and Kia. Let's start strong with Hyundai and its sister company Kia. Yeah, I know what some of you are thinking. 10 or 15 years ago, Hyundai and Kia were practically the punchlines of reliability jokes. Cheap materials, mediocre build quality, and questionable longevity. But fast forward to today, and it's a whole different story. These two brands have transformed themselves in a way that's almost hard to believe. Hyundai and Kia have invested heavily in R&D, and they're now producing some of the most well-built vehicles in their segments. Just take a look at the Hyundai Tucson or the Kia Sportage. Both of these SUVs have been making waves in the compact crossover market, not just for their features and design, but for how well they hold up over time. In the most recent J.D. Power Vehicle Dependability Study, Hyundai and Kia scored remarkably well. Kia even topped the mainstream brand rankings in some years. Their engines and transmissions are proving to be more consistent than expected, and thanks to simplified tech integration, fewer things are going wrong electronically. And here's something that should not be ignored: their warranties. Hyundai's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty is the kind of commitment that shows confidence in their product. Add in their increased use of higher quality materials and better overall engineering, and you're looking at a manufacturer that's turned itself into a top-tier reliability contender. Number 2. Look, you probably weren't expecting Buick on this list. I get it. Most people associate Buick with retirees, sedans from the 90s, and the occasional upscale badge without the performance to back it up. But times have changed, and Buick is one of the most underrated car brands when it comes to dependability today. Buick might not be flashy or aggressive in the styling department, but its cars consistently perform well in reliability studies. In fact, Buick has outscored many luxury brands in terms of long-term dependability. Vehicles like the Encore GX and Enclave have gained attention for their smooth powertrains, straightforward tech, and low incidence of major repairs. One reason Buick shines in reliability is because it avoids overcomplication. While some brands are going all in on tested new tech or electrification strategies that haven't been ironed out, Buick sticks to what works. That includes proven engines and transmissions that have gone through years of refinement under GM's umbrella. You don't often hear about Buick in conversations about reliability, but that might just be the brand's quiet strength. It's not trying to dazzle you, it's just quietly getting the job done, year after year. Number 3. Mitsubishi. Now here's a brand that's often dismissed in modern car circles. Mitsubishi. And let's be real, Mitsubishi has had its share of struggles. Fewer models, aging designs, and a shrinking footprint in some markets. But let's put that aside for a second and look at what they've done right. Mitsubishi has quietly been building some extremely reliable cars and SUVs over the past few years. The Outlander and Outlander Sport, for instance, may not be the most exciting vehicles on the road, but they are surprisingly durable. These vehicles often last well past 200,000 miles with minimal mechanical problems. One of Mitsubishi's hidden advantages is its approach to engineering. Like Subaru and Mazda, Mitsubishi leans into simplicity. Their engines are often naturally aspirated, avoiding the turbo complications that can plague other brands. Their CVTs, while not loved by enthusiasts, have proven themselves to be surprisingly durable in the long run provided they're maintained properly. Another win? Mitsubishi also offers a strong 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty like Hyundai, which shows that the brand is willing to stand behind its vehicles. If you're looking for an affordable, low-maintenance car or SUV that's built to last, Mitsubishi might be worth a second look. Number 4. Volvo. You might think of Volvo as a safe car, maybe even a luxury car, but a reliable car. That's a surprise for many. Volvo has undergone a massive transformation in recent years, especially since Chinese automaker Geely took over. And while older Volvos sometimes had electronics issues and confusing infotainment systems, modern Volvos are shedding those problems fast. Newer models like the XC60, XC90, and S60 are not just stunning to look at, they're also quietly becoming more reliable than some of their German competitors. Volvo has streamlined its manufacturing processes, simplified its engine lineup. Most models now share a similar architecture, and prioritize long-term durability in both gas and hybrid variants. In fact, Consumer Reports has recently highlighted certain Volvo models as having above-average dependability, with fewer engine and powertrain issues than rivals from Audi, BMW, or Mercedes-Benz. Add that to Volvo's well-earned reputation for safety, and you've got a solid all-rounder that's much more dependable than you might expect from a European luxury brand. Number 5. Mini. Mini? Really? Believe it or not. Yes, this BMW-owned brand, once known more for its quirky personality than dependability, has been making quiet improvements in reliability over the past few years. While it used to be plagued by electrical gremlins and maintenance headaches, newer Mini models, especially those from 2020 onward, have made great strides in dependability. The secret sauce lies in BMW's decision to streamline and standardize Mini's lineup. Fewer unique parts, more shared components with BMW's well-tested engines, and improvements in manufacturing quality have led to fewer breakdowns and higher satisfaction among owners. In recent studies, the Mini Cooper has even outranked some traditional compact cars in terms of reliability. Sure, Mini still isn't perfect. Repairs can be pricier than your average compact, but the frequency of those repairs has dropped significantly. Plus, if you're after something fun to drive and small enough to navigate tight urban spaces while still being more dependable than people think, Mini is a serious contender. Number 6. Acura. We talked about Honda earlier, and if you know Honda, you probably also heard of Acura, its luxury arm. While Acura sometimes gets overshadowed by more premium brands like BMW or Audi, it actually shares the same rock-solid foundation as Honda, with a little extra refinement sprinkled in. Acura models like the RDX and TLX use proven Honda platforms and engines, which means you get that Honda-level reliability, but with a bit more luxury and comfort. That includes less complex electronics than German rivals and far fewer issues with things like infotainment glitches, transmission failures, or engine misfires. JD Power and Consumer Reports have consistently placed Acura above most European luxury brands in terms of long-term dependability. This includes areas like powertrain reliability, electrical durability, and lower than average maintenance cost. For buyers looking for a reliable upscale car, Acura is one of the most sensible picks out there and honestly deserves way more recognition for it. So there you have it. Hyundai, Kia, Buick, Mitsubishi, Volvo, Mini, and Acura, 7 car brands that are more reliable than most people think. These automakers have quietly improved their build quality, streamlined their engineering, and focused on making cars that actually hold up over time. Even if they aren't always in the spotlight, reliability isn't just about reputation, it's about data, consistency, and performance in the long haul. And as we've seen, there's a lot more to the story than just sticking with the big names. Whether you're shopping for your next car or just love staying informed, remember that sometimes the best choices are the ones people overlook. If this video helped shift your perspective or introduced you to a brand you hadn't considered before, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want more no-nonsense car content like this, subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for riding with me today, drive safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.